If you guys like couples gaming channels, then click the link down below. We play Sims over there too, and we would love to see you there. Hey guys, it's Fantayzia, and welcome to another Sims 4 discussion video. So I'm really excited for this one because I recently did one on kind of talking about like a theme park pack, which is a pack that I've always wanted in the game that we've never really had. We had something in The Sims 1 that was like kind of like that, but we've never really seen like a full out theme park pack. So I talked about that. And now I want to talk about things that I feel like would make The Sims 4 complete, like in my opinion. So this is not going to be for everyone, you know. I feel like all of us have kind of a different idea in our heads of what would make The Sims 4 feel complete. And there's going to be some things that a lot of us feel the same about, and then there's going to be some things that a bunch of us feel different about, or things that you totally don't care about that I may care about. So that's why I was hoping this would create like a little discussion. And the reason so I love rambling, but another reason I love these type of videos is because hopefully, if more, like, there's so many videos like this on YouTube, there's so many videos of people talking about things they want in The Sims 4, and I just feel like that's going to create like a discussion, and the gurus will see more of them and like take in more ideas, and they'll be able to just see what people really want and don't want, everything like that. So I just love these kinds of videos. I feel like in the end, they're super good to like just talk about. So first things first is packs that we already have that make The Sims 4 feel more complete to me. I just wanted to quickly mention because we already have them. Luckily, some things have come out that have definitely made the game feel so much better to me. So that's just Cats and Dogs, Seasons, and Parenthood. So I love a lot of the packs. Like I love Get Famous. I love City Living. You know, those are packs that I love so much. But when it comes to like making The Sims 4 feel more complete, like if I had no packs and I just got the base game, the 3 packs that I would get to make my gameplay feel enjoyable is definitely Cats and Dogs, Seasons, and Parenthood. And when it comes to like, I don't know, I just feel like Get Famous, as much as I love it, like basically I would just download Road to Fame instead and just get like a free mod. I don't know. So I'm going to be mentioning things that I feel like they need to be included in packs or just in a free update, and not so much mods, things that I just feel like need to be made by EA because they'll just make the game feel wholesome, I guess. So those are the packs that we already have, and then the packs that I'd like are University, a Tropical Vacation Pack, and Amusement Park Pack. So I'm not gonna like talk into the Amusement Park Pack because I recently just made a video on that. So if you'd like to hear what I would want like included in that, then you guys can check out that video. But yeah, just like a theme park kind of pack. And if that's confusing to you guys, like why would I want that to make the game feel more complete? It just like adds more things for your Sims to do. It creates more memories for families. I don't know, something about it. I would just love it so much. I feel like I would use it a crazy amount. Like, I don't know what to do with the family. Let's go to an amusement park. Like, I don't know. And I would like plan it in my calendar and like the Sims 4 Seasons calendar, and it would just be great. So then University, of course, like that's just like a part of life. And I think it would be great if your Sims could choose if they go to college, university, if they like do it from home, if they actually go to university, whatever the case may be. I think it would be cool if we had like those options. And obviously we would all want all the things that usually come with university. All of that combined would just make The Sims 4 feel so much more like proper life, I guess. Like, I don't know, I just feel like we're missing a stage when our Sims grow up, and it would be cool. So especially like we have Get to Work, so like if your Sim wants to become a doctor, we could actually have them go to university for that, and it would just feel so much more realistic, and I would love it. So the tropical vacation pack, I'm like saying these all in the wrong orders that I mentioned them in, but whatever. The tropical vacation pack, it just feels necessary to me for like real vacations. So we have like camping, we have jungle adventure, we have, I mean, Strangerville is not really a vacation, but like you could make it into one because you could have your Sims move there like temporarily and figure out the mystery. But that's a whole different thing. That's not really like, your Sims not vacationing. They are like working to figure out the mystery. And then when it comes to jungle adventure, I feel like same thing. You're like exploring the jungle. So those are more like, I don't know. What should I consider those? Action packs for The Sims 4? as much action as you're gonna get in The Sims 4, I guess. So I don't know, tropical vacation would just feel different. Same with like camping. Like it's not the same as like when your sim just needs a getaway, they need to take some time off work, they need a honeymoon, they need a vacation with their kids to just relax. I don't know. I would love that so much. I feel like I've definitely mentioned this before, and we need it. Like, I want to be able to go to resorts. I want to plan a vacation ahead of time and have my Sims have the whole week off, or after they get married, like I said, they could have a honeymoon, and it would feel like a true honeymoon. So, you know, even though we don't have like an actual honeymoon event, that's fine. After our Sims get married, we can just have them go to the tropical vacation and there's their honeymoon. And we don't need to like try so hard to make it feel like a real honeymoon. It's just gonna feel like one. And then just like water activities and resort food and just hotel rooms, sun tanning, lounge chairs, floaties, all these things. You can run a resort, and just, I would love all of that. So I would use that a ton. I feel like now, see, the reason I feel like that would make The Sims 4 complete is because now that we have seasons, tropical vacation goes hand in hand, because in the summertime, or actually even better, the winter time, because I was going to say when your kids have like summer break, now that you can make them have summer break if you do it in the calendar, you could do that. But in the winter, that would be even more fun, because it's cold and your Sims are like, oh my god, I just want to go to this like nice tropical place, and then they could just go on vacation for the week, bring the kids on like Christmas break or whatever, and they could go and enjoy some nice, beautiful weather, and then that would just feel great. So yeah, it definitely goes hand in hand in seasons, or with seasons, I guess, because now that the weather changes, it would just feel amazing. So there's that. That's pretty much all I have to say about those packs. I have like a bunch of other things, so I don't want to spend too long on that, but those were like the big things. So those are the 3 big packs that I would be so happy with. So happy with. So comment down below the 3 packs that you'd be happy with, because maybe they're totally different. Maybe you feel like you need Supernatural to make The Sims 4 complete. For me, that's not really my thing. I mean, I would love it, but it's something that like is like at the bottom of my list of packs I would want, you know? Like, I'd have so much fun with it. I would, like, you know, werewolves are cool, fairies are cool, mermaids. Like, I kind of hope that in a tropical vacation pack we would get mermaids, but like, I just don't really care if they're there or not, you know? Like, I would not be disappointed if we didn't get those things. So yeah, whereas some of you guys may be totally into that. And also witches. They're pretty cool too, but just I don't really care if we get that or not. So now, the little things that I want. So not all of these are like little, but like these are things that I feel like could be included in different packs, or a couple of them could definitely be included in free updates. So one thing is real grocery stores. I don't know where they would include this, if it would be in an update, if it would be in a stuff pack, a game pack. I have no idea. They could like throw it in anywhere, I guess. It could be kind of random, but just real grocery stores. We've had them before. Actually, I kind of want it to work like The Sims 2, but like improved, I guess. The Sims 2, the way shopping worked was amazing. I loved it. So it would be really cool if we could just have like a more upgraded version of that. And so it's not identical, but you know, it has those same feels. So I want my Sims to have to go grocery shopping. Like, is it just me? Like, it could get annoying, but sometimes things in the Sim, I hear people say this all the time. Sometimes things in real life are annoying, and we want those things in The Sims 4. Even though it can be annoying, it's a part of life. But because it's a game, they could give you the option to not do it in case you're just like, I don't want to deal with this. So like, maybe you could still have the option to just like buy it in your fridge and like not go out. But I would love to have the option for your Sims to get either groceries delivered to them, where like a truck comes and delivers you the groceries in a little thingamabob, or we could go to the grocery store and even like have a cart and everything, push the cart around, go down the aisles, pick the foods we want, and then even check out. I think that'd be amazing. Like, grocery shopping is like a very daily thing in life. Not daily, but you know, very common, and I just feel like we need that in The Sims 4. It would just give all the vibes of a simulation game. So the next thing is movie theaters. I miss movie theaters more than I ever thought I did. I was watching a Sims 3 video the other day, and it really made me miss them. And it's so weird because literally the movie theaters in The Sims 3, your sim just vanishes. So like, why do I miss that? I don't know. I mean, we did get a set on the Sims 3 store that allowed us to like go in, and we even like had to put in our ticket, which I thought was so cool. Like if we had that, that would be amazing. But even the ones that just came in the base game, your Sims just disappeared. But they would get like a little moodlet if they enjoyed the movie. There'd be like a little notification at the top. You could like pick what movie. And I believe your Sims like fun and hunger would go up because they're like eating popcorn and having a good time. And I think you could talk about the movie afterwards too with the sim that you went with. So all of that's just really cool. Right now we can only like watch a movie at home, and you can make a movie theater, but does it feel like a movie theater? Not really. Like, I don't know. And okay, so if we got like a set like we did in The Sims 3 on the Sims 3 store, where you could actually go into the movie theater and like there was like a ticket booth and a little like food stand thing, that would be so stinking cool. And like, please, like, can we have like a movie theater lot type so that Sims actually come and sit down and watch the movie? That would be so stinking cool. And like the movie starts at a certain time and all the Sims are in there with their popcorn, sitting and watching. Oh my God, that would be great. So the next thing is cars. I've mentioned this lots of times, so I'm not going to go into detail about this, but that is definitely something that would make The Sims 4 more complete to me, even though it's closed world. Something about it, I just feel like our Sims need to be able to get in their car and drive somewhere and buy a car and have a garage that is actually functional, teach the teens to drive, go to the gas station. I want like you to be able to hover over the car and it like tells you how much gas you have left in your car. I don't know. That's just me, but I really want that. So the next thing is actually like totally unrelated to anything I've just said. It actually has to do with Create a Sim. So I love The Sims 4 Create a Sim. It's almost perfect to me. This is a recent thing that I've started wanting. I've said in the past that like I don't really care, but recently, again, I was watching a Sims 3 video and I was like, you know, I kind of want this. So a color wheel for the hair and skin. That's it. I know they can't do it for everything. I've seen the gurus say it like on Twitter and even in videos. They've already made so much content. They can't just go back and make a color wheel and be able, you know, make it so you can recolor everything. It's just not going to work. I don't even mind if we don't get it for like build and buy, because that made a lot of people's games lag. It was a mess. But color wheel for the hair and skin, just that. Because I was thinking recently, I was like, you know, when you go into The Sims 3, I'm not trying to like compare or anything. I'm just like stating like the facts of when you go into The Sims 3, you can, instead of having like a select amount of skin tones you can click on, there's like a thingy-mabob, not a wheel, but like like you can just like drag your little bar. It's like a bar. Yeah. You can drag your mouse up and down along that bar and you have like a million different skin shades in there. Like even just the slightest change, you know? But with The Sims 4, if you don't want to download CC skin tones, or you just don't use CC at all, then you're stuck with just like these very minimal skin tones, you know? In The Sims 3, you could like literally change it by just the slightest amount. Say you're trying to make your Sim self, and like they have something that's close to your skin tone, but you're just like slightly a little darker or slightly a little lighter, and you're just like, oh, then this is perfect. That would be literally perfect for that. And then the color wheel for hair, same kind of dealio. So we have like a very limited amount of hairs, and actually I literally had a dream. This is weird. I literally had a dream last night that we got suddenly like 5 more hair colors. We didn't get like a color wheel, but we suddenly got like 5 more hair colors. There was like a few more shades of everything. I was like, whoa. But I would love if like we just had a color wheel for the hair. I don't feel like that's too hard, because for the hair in the game, we already have the same colors for every single hair. Almost. Some of them have like little streaks in them, you know, but for the most part, we have all the same hair swatches for every hair. I mean, we still have all the same hair swatches, just some of them like add different highlights and stuff like that, or different streaks. But either way, we have the same swatches for every single hair. So I don't think it would be that difficult to add a color wheel for the hair. And that would allow us to maybe add highlights in the hair. Maybe we'd have like different ones, or even if they can't do that, even just a thing where you could move the wheel around and like pick any color, you know, say, you know, there's not that many blonde options. Maybe you have like in between blonde and brown and there's just like not that perfect color, then that would, a color wheel for hair would allow you to have that. So that would be amazing. Comment down below if you guys want that. The next thing that I've also spoken about, but it obviously has to be on this list because this is things that would make The Sims 4 more complete to me, and that's just better babies. We all want that, or most of us want that. That's like a very highly requested thing. So we all know like what we would want for better babies and everything like that. So I'm not going to talk about that, but just better babies. Simple. So the next thing is more meaningful events. So I feel like the events in The Sims 4, some are really great, but then I have to download so many custom events. Like, oh my god, I have a crazy amount in my game. I just like, I don't know, like, I just need more meaningful events. Things that your Sims go through in life where like there needs to be an event happening. Like, for example, since university's in my list for packs that I want, then, you know, like a party to celebrate your Sim graduating or even graduating high school. Like a little party that you could throw. That would be so cool. And then of course baby showers, like duh. I mean that I talked about that too much. So, but just, I don't know, meaningful events. That's basically just how it sounds. You could go about that in many different ways. We could get like 20 more meaningful events, which is a little excessive, or maybe like 5 more of just specific things that, you know, or okay, funerals. Okay, meaningful. Like we need that. So there is that. And then the next thing is more traits. So just more traits that give our Sims like more personality. I feel like this is very requested too. So I do think we're slowly going to get it. Like with Strangerville, I'm so glad that we got the paranoid trait because like, yeah, that goes with the pack, but like I'm going to use that for a lot of my Sims. It just feels more like a personal trait. I don't know. And like I want a shy trait and just things like that. I want to give my Sims more personality, more depth, and along with that is more trait slots. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of us say we want at least 5 lot traits. Trait slots. What am I saying? Not lot traits. That's a totally different thing. But just more slots so that our Sims can again have a more like deeper personality, you know? Because if we're gonna get more traits, then I feel like we need more slots because then it's like, oh, I want to make my Sim this and this and this and this and this, but then we can't. And then we have so many traits and it's just really hard to choose. So yeah, that would be super duper cool. So the next thing is like back to like a more gameplay thing, and that's swim in the ocean. I've talked about this too, but that would just really help the game feel more complete in my opinion. Because again, it's such a normal thing in life. Like it's really weird that our Sims are like walking along a beach and they can't walk into the water. I mean, if you think about it, that's kind of weird. Obviously, like, I didn't expect it to come with base game. It didn't even come right away with The Sims 3, but it's just something that I feel like should go with a simulation game like The Sims, so that would be really cool. And then, guys, better story progression. I don't think I've ever mentioned this. I don't recall ever mentioning this. I think it's because, like, I just use MC Command Center, so it's half the time I forget that we don't even have that much story progression, but, like, we really need some more. I want like more things happening around the world with my Sims, and I want like, actually, I think the Sims Supply recently talked about this in his video with Simguru Lindsay, I'm pretty sure. So everything he said I basically agree with. I would love to be able to just start up my game and different things happen every time. You know, if you start up your game, this is why I always use Plumbella's save file, or Little Simsies, just any save file that's really great that kind of like makes your game different when you load up. Cause like I've played with the base like files a million times. So like, you know, I started my game, it's the same townies, the same things going on with them, everything's the same, like nothing unexpected happens unless you have mods, of course. Like, I don't know. Is that just me? I don't think I'm alone in that. I feel like we definitely need more just spicy things happening. That sounds so weird, but that sounds so weird, but just more exciting, unexpected, crazy drama, even happy things. Like, I don't know. I would love all of that. I think that would be super duper cool to see some more story progression and different townies. when you start up your game. I don't know. I don't know if that'd be possible. Obviously, there's like the set townies. I don't know. Maybe there'd be like an option to like select different townies that you want to start off with. Like, I have no idea how that would work, to be honest, but that would just be something cool to see. So the next thing is just more activities, whatever that may be, whether that's like bikes, rollerblades, soccer, jump rope, board games, I don't know. Just like a bunch of more activities for you to do with your family, your friends, and more just games to do with everyone, and have like game night, or like the whole family can go biking, or scooters, throw the ball back and forth to each other. I don't know, little things like that. Just more things for our Sims to do that is like, you can literally just go outside and start doing it. You know what I mean? Just more activities that are easily available to our Sims. I think that would be so cool. And another thing is just detailed Sims. So like I said, more trait slots, favorites, attraction system. I want to like know if my Sim's attracted to like another Sim or not attracted to this Sim that I'm trying to get them with. And like for them to have favorites, favorite foods they love, just stuff like that. And I think that'd be cool. So the last and final thing is something that I have said before, but I also have said that I like didn't care for this either, but I've really changed my mind. So I always said like I don't care for open world. If I don't mind if The Sims 4 never has open world, but something I would love is open neighborhoods. So the neighborhood your Sim is in, I just want no loading screens in there, and for it to like feel more alive. And like if I go to my neighbor's house, I don't want to have a loading screen, or like if I go to I don't know, just whatever lot that I can see from my house, I don't want to have to go to a loading screen for my Sim to go there, you know what I mean? Even if there's like a bar beside my Sim's house, I just want to be able to go there. So I don't really care for open world. If they could do it correctly, then cool, like I'd be excited for it. But there was like certain things in the Sims 3 that I didn't like about open world specifically. Just like the town feeling dead, because Sims were like scattered throughout the whole world, you know, and the worlds were so big. So that was like a downside. Something I loved about The Sims 2 is when you spawned into a lot, a bunch of Sims would come and it would just feel so alive and so fun. And the same thing happened in The Sims 4. A lot of Sims will come if you go to a lot. So I still want to keep that. So I feel like if it's open neighborhoods, I feel like that'd be fine. I feel like there'd still definitely be enough Sims around, and maybe they could still make it where Sims are like drawn to the area that your Sims are, just to make things feel more like poppin' and fun and just things happening. So you guys, that is my list. It seems like a lot, but it's not that much considering there's like a lot of things in The Sims 4 that we feel like is missing. I wanted to try to like, obviously there's way more things. Like I feel like some people, you could easily write down a list of like 100 things, but I wanted to narrow it down. Just things like if these things were in my game, I wouldn't really ask for anything else. Like I'm pleased. So I would just be a happy potato. So I was going to include preteens, but at the same time I was like, I don't know if that would make my Sims 4 feel more complete. Like, it'd be cool to have, but like, I definitely feel like better babies would make things feel way more complete than preteens. I don't know. Preteens are not like a necessity. That they'd be cool to have. I'd be excited. You know, I want it, but I don't need it. So comment down below if you agree with some of these things. Different things that you want that I didn't mention, just anything like that. So yeah, comment down below. Let's have a little discussion. Is there a different maybe pack that you want that I didn't mention, or do you want the same packs as me? Let me know. I feel like a lot of us can agree on university for sure. So if there's anything else you guys want me to talk about, then totally let me know, and I'll totally do a video just like talking about my opinions on it and stuff. These type of videos are super duper fun for me. This one was really rambly, so I'm so sorry. Hopefully you guys, like, I don't know, ate a snack or like watched something while listening to me, because wow, that was a lot of talking. Yeah. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and don't forget to leave some positivity down below. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!
You gotta listen up, listen up. There's not a thing that I can't get from you. Boy, I don't need that much, need that much.